Hi guys, so two of my worlds, YouTube and nails, have collided and caused a little bit of a shitstorm. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I am Katherine. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome, hope you stay, that would be cool. If you don't know what the hell I'm going to be talking about in this video, let me just give you a bit of a... I don't know the word. I'm going to tell you what happened. So, there is a YouTuber called Millie T. You may or may not know who she is. She has about 1.3 million subscribers. She used to make videos trying out things from Wish and that sort of stuff. And now that she's obviously got more subscribers, a bit more money, now she does things like getting lip filler from Kylie Jenner's surgeon and things like that. So she made a video getting her nails done from Cardi B's nail tech. And quite a few YouTubers have been doing this now, but it is not cheap, as you can imagine. Jenny from Nails on 7th has been doing Cardi B's nails for a long time, since like before she was famous, when she was still stripping and doing all of that. This was Cardi B's nail tech then as well. So they, you know, they have a good relationship, and Cardi obviously trusts this woman. If you go and get your nails done and you get the really long full bling, like she's called the Queen of Bling, she does all crystals, and it's just like, it's a lot. So you're expecting to pay around $400 to $600, it seems. So she made a video about the experience going to get it done, and it got 1.5 million views as of now, I think. 2 weeks ago she made the original video, and 2 days ago she made a new video. Ooh, this new video was number 9 on trending yesterday. It's currently on 800,000 views, and it's called My $700 Acrylic Nails Update. I think I got scammed. So if you don't know me, I am a nail technician. I'm going to include some pictures of my work on the screen just so you sort of get an idea of who I am, what I do. So why I am making this video is because ever since Millie's video, Jenny has now received a shit ton of hate. Jenny has responded on her social media, and now Millie's getting shit on her video, and it's all just sort of a bit of a little shitstorm in a bottle. And well, because I'm a nail tech and I have, you know, I have experience and knowledge to discuss this topic, and I think shed some well needed light on some areas that people are getting confused by. Because obviously when you hear one side of a story, it is so easy to make it sound like you have all the facts, you have everything you need to know, and you can make your opinion on it. And then in reality, you're missing a lot of the information that you kind of need to really know what's going on, and I kind of just want to fill some of that in for you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I don't always do like drama stuff. I talk about my opinion on things when I feel like it matters. And check out my Instagram and my nail Instagram if you want to support me, because that would be cool, because it's my life. Nails are my life. Like, it's my baby. I can only dream of being in Jenny's position right now. But also, I don't want that to sound like I am, you know, sticking up for one of my own and, you know, trying to kiss her ass. I'm going to be very sort of, you know, non-biased, just the facts, what you need to know, and yeah, that sort of thing. So the main issue Millie had with her nails is whether or not the crystals, the rhinestones, were actual Swarovski crystal. Because Jenny, her main thing is that she uses all and only Swarovski crystals on the nails, which, you know, are expensive, and they are... was partially what makes up such a hefty price tag. I think really, first of all, I want to clarify what a Swarovski crystal is. It is not a diamond, it's not a precious stone, it wasn't dug out the earth, it's man-made, it's glass. It is basically a glass bead that's been cut to have tens and hundreds of facets. So it's all about the clarity, the density, the original materials it was made from. So obviously glass is made from sand, and I think, you know, what they have in their sand and how clean it is what creates such a precious and expensive crystal. And they would be heavy. So Millie said that her nails were very heavy. That is a clue that they are actually Swarovski, because a lot of plastic on your nail doesn't actually create that much weight. I have done full blinged out nails before, and they're not that heavy. The acrylic is heavy, so you'd feel when the acrylic is heavy, but then also when you feel all the grindstones go on, if they are Swarovski and they're those big chunky fuckers that Millie had, they are glass, they're going to have a lot of weight to them. So she took her nails into a Swarovski store and asked the people there, are these real or are they not? And the lady in the store was like, no, they're definitely not one of ours. You can see that it's scratched a lot, it looks plastic. So the scratching, that's the main thing that even I was like, that is a bit like, that's pretty bad. But this is where we have to remember, Millie's crystals on her nails were AB crystals. That's what makes them reflect different colours. And basically what that is, it's a normal Swarovski crystal, which is clear and it's just being coated. So that coating is gonna scratch off. If it's on jewellery, when she was like, no, one of ours wouldn't do that, not like that. So Millie said, would it scratch? And she said, not like that. That wasn't a no. It was a not like that. And of course it's not going to scratch like that because it's in jewellery around your neck and on your ears and on your wrist, not on your fingers. And your nails are going to get beat the fuck up in day-to-day life, especially if they're this long. They are going to get beaten up. And Millie said herself she's very clumsy. So what was scratching in the video, because she showed a close-up and you could see the crystals were scratched, there was a lot of like the coating on the edges scratching off, and sadly that's just an unavoidable part of an AB crystal because the actual crystal itself doesn't reflect those colours. And I think it was a bit irresponsible of the store clerk to not actually address that fully with Millie and act like that wouldn't happen at all. I have worked in retail before and I know that people are always trying to make what they have sound like the best and like minimize everything else. So if someone goes in and think, I think these are fake, they'd be like, oh yeah, they're definitely fake. They're not our crystals. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot easier for her to be like that rather than actually try and be non-biased towards Millie. And I think there was a bit of bias in the situation when she was saying like, oh no, they wouldn't scratch, not like that anyway. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, so I think, you know, if she was really going to get them tested, I don't know if she still has them, the actual beads themselves, because some of them did come off, I will get to that, then really you could try melting them, because frankly the glass wouldn't melt unless you have something, well, it would need to be very fucking hot, put it that way. Whereas if they were plastic, you could melt that quite easily. Or if you can take it to someone who has like one of those like magnifying things, and you'll be able to see through it if it's glass or if it's plastic, and if it has all the right cuts and facets and etc. So frankly, in my opinion, going to someone in a store a week after the nails have done, like that's a week of scratching and, you know, lots of heavy use. To go in and say, are these real, I think was a bit unfair, and I feel like she could have really made a bit more effort into that if she was going to check that they're real. Like, go to a jeweller's who sells crystal, or has, you know, ask for them to look at it through one of those, you know, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean, I've seen them in movies, rather than just some girls, you know, just looking at them. You don't know how long she's worked for that store, you don't know if she was, you know, really, she's probably thinking, you've spent $600 on those nails, maybe I can convince you to buy something, you know what I mean? Like, I think that whole bit of the video was just a little bit like, for me. And that's really what made Tilly think that she got scammed. Whether you're saying allegedly or it might not be, on the internet people are going to take it as fact and go send Jenny a shit ton of hate, which is what happened. Next thing I want to discuss is the longevity of the nails and them lasting, falling off, rhinestones falling off, etc. So Millie's nails did not last very long. Within a few days the big rhinestone had come off. It was pretty huge, it was pretty ridiculous if I'm honest. I think about a week or a week and a half in, her pinky nail came off and a couple of the large stones on a couple of other nails. So, and Jenny did say that they would last, or I don't know if she specifically said would or could. I always say nails can last. The sort of bracket part of that is if you're careful with them. That's the very important bit, if you are careful with them. And maybe Jenny said that to her, I don't know, we weren't there. So yeah, so the thing is with nails is that I feel like a lot of people who get them done and go and get these ridiculous, outrageous nails, who never usually wear nails, they get them done and they think they're just supposed to last for ages and not be a problem and be really indestructible. And that is just not the case with nails. Nails are not indestructible. Like, the easiest place for things to get damaged is your fingers. Like, duh. My thing with that, I mean, if you're gonna get a massive thing like this stuck onto a tiny like that, like, look at all that surface area on the outside that is just waiting to get something caught on it, and how much is actually attached to the nail. Like, I think you've got to be a bit serious with your expectations here. And also remember, just glue it back on. Like, if I had those nails and I knew I could have like these giant ass things like that should not be on my nails fall off, I would just carry some glue with me and just stick it back on. Like, to me, I don't see that as a big deal, because like, there's only so much someone can do to stick a massive rhinestone to your finger. But again, maybe Jenny should have a bit more of like a conversation about that and like make it very serious that you need to look after these if you're serious about this. And again, with the nail falling off of her pinky, this is something that, you know, as a nail technician, I can explain a lot about. Nails, they are a lifestyle. They are not a one-off accessory that you think that, you know, are going to last for a long time if you're not about that life. I know this sounds really ridiculous, but nails are something that it's sort of like eyelashes when you get eyelash extensions or tanning. Yeah, you can leave it and it will start going patchy or they'll start falling out, and that's kind of the same with nails. It is a lifestyle that you kind of need to maintain. And the thing is with nails is that when you, like, honestly, just look at this logically and logistically. You have a tiny nail like this and you're trying to stick something on it the length of my finger with a ton of rhinestones that are heavy, and all this pressure, all that weight and pressure is on this tiny little nail bed. And you know, Millie's nails beforehand were very short. She has very small nail beds. That's an important factor. So when people tend to go for those really long nails, it's more of a process where you start off a little bit shorter and you grow into them, and then eventually you'll see your own nail growing up the underside of the acrylic. And basically, the more of your nail you have underneath the acrylic, the more of a platform it has for the weight to be distributed, and then the more secure the nail's going to be. So that's the thing, like if you have this giant ass nail covered in glass, it's going to fall off eventually because it's on this tiny nothing, you know, like there is only so much Jenny can do as a nail technician to prevent those from coming off. And yes, they can last 5 to 6 weeks if you look after them. I have many clients who I don't need to see until like 1 to 2 months at a time because their nails just hold acrylic really well. That's a factor. People's nails will hold acrylic totally differently. Some people just cannot work with acrylic and they need gel. Some people can go 2 to 3 weeks no problem. Some people can go 5 to 6 weeks no problem. And some people can just leave them on forever and they'll never come off until they fully grow out. Frankly, it's not Jenny's concern or problem really to say like what is she supposed to do, like, oh, your nails are very oily and the acrylic's probably not going to last on you, so I'm going to charge you less. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not a thing. So if they don't last and you're either clumsy with them or your nails just don't like acrylic, it's on you. It's on you. You don't go to a fancy restaurant, realise that you're allergic to something and demand your money back. Like, you got what you paid for. It's up to you to know how you can look after that and you can handle it. Again, with like spending a lot of money, I can understand why when you've spent $600, $700 on something and then it doesn't seem like exactly what you thought, you're going to be a bit suspicious and you're going to be a bit skeptical. She has a celebrity clientele. She does one of the biggest celebrities like literally alive right now. Her time is expensive and she can charge that much because if you're not going to pay her that much, somebody else is. She doesn't need to lower her prices for anybody. Like, that's just how it is. And like, if you have a problem with that, then you have to have a problem with every other fucking company that, you know, Apple, Gucci, all these things that are so expensive, but when you actually look at the raw materials cost, it's not that much. Like, the profit margins are insane. So if you want, look at Jenny like a designer nail tech. Millie saying like she got scammed in the video, and like I think I got scammed in the title, I think was a bit of a, you know, jumping to conclusions and really not thinking about what, you know, what power you have as a YouTuber. 1.3 million subscribers is a lot of people, and you're putting that out there and you're basically just shitting all over somebody else's business. It's very personal. It is one person and everyone knows exactly who that is, and you've just like dragged her name through the mud, intentionally or not. I know it was very much like, oh, I don't know if they're fake, or I don't know if they're real, they might be, they might not be. You're covering your ass to not get done for slander, but you have to know that when you post those things online and you say those things, people are not going to watch that video and go, they might be, they might not be. They're going to go, oh my god, she's a scammer, and then go and, you know, Jenny's had a shit ton of comments and DMs and that have just been absolutely awful because of this video. And Millie has tried to apologise, which I did find quite amusing. Let me just read it out to you guys. She has commented yesterday, so after filming this video, Jenny messaged me and isn't happy to say the least. I wonder why. Oh my god, Millie. I know I don't know her, but I feel like this is like, she needs to sort of sit down. She needs to take a step back a little, just a little bit, and actually like have a bit of a reality check. I don't know how you could say like she isn't happy to say the least after you've just posted a video saying she's a scammer to 1.3 million people on the internet. She said she gets her nail art from SwarovskiProfessional.com, which is a version of Swarovski where they supply their products for other uses including nail art. I took a look and realised I should have done more research before filming the video. I just didn't realise that Swarovski had so many other products for professionals to purchase. I didn't come across that website when I searched. I tried to keep an open mind throughout the video, and when I got advice from a Swarovski employee, I thought they would have told me exactly how they work, but she must not have been aware. I wanted to leave this comment just so you're up to date and so you know all of the facts. I apologise as I should have done more research. I just took what the Swarovski employee said when I should have still questioned it. I hope you enjoyed the video and please don't leave Jenny any hate. I really didn't want to cause that. I wasn't prepared for this reaction, for the reaction this video got. Thank you so much for all of your support and love you guys. She's posted this a day after the video already got 700,000 views. Like, the damage is done. And she's kept it up because, you know, there's ad breaks in it and she's making money from it. So, of course, she's not going to take it down. Even though it is literally shitting on somebody else's business, I do think that is pretty disgusting. Like, if she's so sorry and she realises she was wrong, take the video down. And the thing is that you don't even have to delete it on YouTube. You can literally just make it private. And that way you keep the analytics, you keep the money you've made, you know, you keep the views to your account. It does not get rid of the video, it's just not going to gain any more. So she's happily letting the video continue to like make her money, even though she's just shat on this singular woman's business. Like, I think that's pretty fucked up, not gonna lie. Does leave a bit of a bad taste in my mouth. And then saying that she just took the word from the Swarovski store employee. I don't understand why she would have made this video and not have spoken to Jenny first. I think if she had any doubt about what's on her nails, the first thing she should have done is say to Jenny, look, some of these are scratching, some of them have come off, is there anything I can do? Why is this happening? Do Swarovski crystals scratch like this? You know, just you know, I think it's really awful that she sort of went behind her back and made such a video like this. Yeah, it just doesn't sit with me right that she would go collab with Jenny, make a video. You know, she said in her first video that Jenny helped her set up to film, you know, helped her make the video basically, just so that she could then make a second one and shit all over her. And the thing is that I do not doubt that from 1.5 million views, she didn't already make back the money that the whole thing cost her. Like, she's fine, okay? She hasn't lost any money because she made it back through the video. I don't doubt that in the least. So the fact that she made this second video and is making even more money, but now off of slandering someone, technically not slandering if it's all alleged, but whatever. She's shitting on somebody else's business basically, which just is, it's not cute. It's not cute. Jenny's posted that she works with Swarovski. She's been to workshops and showrooms, and she's also featured in their Book of Dreams Volume 3 by Swarovski Professional, and you can even see in this, she's posted this video, I will try and include it if I know how, and you can actually see a lot of the rhinestones on this that were also used on Millie's nails. So after seeing this, I am, you know, absolutely, I have no doubt that they were Swarovski crystals. The reason they were scratching is because of the AB coating, and I think if Millie had just asked Jenny to begin with, they could have cleared that up so fast. There was no need for this video. There was no need for all this mess, really. Yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. I'm interested if Millie makes another video talking about it, or if she deletes the original video, which I doubt because she wants to make that coin. I think I've clarified everything that I need to. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, leave me a dislike if you're feeling like it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Also, check out my nail page. That'd be really cool.